Hello sa inyong lahat! Welcome to the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Ako nga pala si Fiona Bacani, ang inyong courtside reporter para sa araw na to at live po kami ngayon sa Bacoor Arena for the second round of the MPVA. Now the tensions are growing higher as our teams try to climb their way to the top, and in just a few moments we will be seeing some action between the Bacoor City Strikers and the Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation. And of course, later tonight, to end our triple header, we have the matchup between the Quezon Tangerines and the Marikina Lady Shoemasters at 6 p.m. Now in the first round, we saw both new and familiar faces rise up. But now let's take a look back at last week and see which stars showed up for their teams. Let's watch this.
Bayad, inako na. De La Cruz finally announcing her entry for Rizal.
Look at that elevation and backswing by Roxy De La Cruz. Set up for Valenzuela. De Rosario tries to connect in the middle.
What a beauty, what a beautiful quick there coming from Ma. And I think it only shows again, Daphne, if you have a very good first ball, that will be a luxury for your setter to create play.
Sarte, combination play. Ay, then Sing, simply amazing. The amazing then Sing, putting Quezon in front by 4.
Berto chooses Nike with an off speed. And Shy Omipon hammering that through. Letting this Binyan players know that she was the MVP last season. Shy Omipon with a blockbuster finish.
Semana going to Rhea Manalo. That ball
Good
is
save by
alive.
Borromeo.
Oh man, Borromeo has been everywhere. At times being targeted. Now here she is with a killer.
And another one from Borromeo. Look at that pancake save once again. Oh, she is so explosive.
Now we just saw some of the season's shining stars, but let us know who you think will step up for their teams this second round. And for those of you who aren't here at the venue today, you can always catch the games live on the MPVA official social media pages. That's on Facebook and YouTube. And of course on cable TV, on MPTV, on Signal, Channel 98. Ngayon naman dahil sa second round na, kaabang-abang naman talaga ang mga matches natin for today. Will Rizal continue their winning streak, or will the defending champions slowly inch their way back up to the top? We'll find out in just a few moments.
Kumbaga sa larong kalye, rebanse na as we begin the second round here at the Bacoor Arena in Manila. We've got two of the most talented middle blockers in Winnie Bedanya and Hiro Osada again reacquainting themselves as Bacoor and Rizal meet for the second time here in Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ken Pangalinan with Gaira Baroga, and at courtside, Fiona Bacani. Gaira, every time I see itong Bacoor and Rizal, Lockhorns, parang instant classic lagi.
Well, last game they reached a 5-setter match. So today I think that could be possible, knowing that both these teams would want to go up in the standings. Rizal is now currently at second. And of course, when you're Rizal, you would want to stay in the second place. If you're Bacoor, you would still want to push through and just, sabi nga nila, elbow sa mga standings natin.
Yun na nga, yung team standings natin, makikita natin ngayon. And we see that these are two of the top teams that we have, at least in the first round.
Now Rizal is at second place with 18 points, 7-1 ang kanilang win-loss ratio. Ang Bacoor naman 6-2 with 19 points. Actually, pwede pa tong in terms of points, pwede pa talagang mag-scramble itong dalawang to at mag-unahan kasi marami pa talagang pwede mangyari, especially if you win in 3 sets.
Both of these teams trying to catch Quezon up top, still unblemished with an 8-0 record. And Binyan is at 4th, pero yung mga nasa bottom half of the team standings, meron pa silang leeway para makapaghabol rather in the second round. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin yung first round meeting between these two teams. Gaira, you mentioned 5-set match. In fact, ang dami nangyari in this game. In the 5th set, Bacoor was behind by 7. Humabol sila. Na-extend tayo actually. Halos isang set na buo yung nangyari doon. But Rizal just prevailing in the end.
18-25, 25-20, 21-25, 25-21, and 22-20. As you can see, it's an extended match and an extended 5th set. So, again, a lot of things can happen in this match between Bacoor and Rizal.
This is when Winnie Bedanya suffered that injury. It was 17-all during that 5th set. So, ganun kalaki yung impact ng injury niya. And Jonah Dolorito and Jonah Doguna just put on the finishing touches here for Rizal.
Rizal got 71 attacks versus Bacoor 65. But look at those booming 10 blocks from Bacoor. Of course, Winnie Bedanya, she's such a gem for Bacoor. Ang laki rin ng bagay. Ang laking bagay din niya in the front row. And of course, the 9 aces from Bacoor. Yun nga lang, they fell short in the 5th set.
Nakita mo yung numbers, no? 111 all in terms of points. That's how close that game was between these two teams. At ngayon, Rizal trying to duplicate that. Binanggit mo gem, si Winnie Bedanya. We got a hidden gem that emerged for Bacoor. And Gemalyn Menor came off the bench in their first round matchup against Bacoor, against Rizal rather. And nakita natin, no, pumasok siya, provided an impact, nagtuloy-tuloy, and finished the game really strong for the Strikers.
26 big points for this gem off of 22 attacks and 4 aces. Again, she has been, like we said, a gem time and time again for the Bacoor City Strikers.
I felt like that was the coming out party for Gemalyn Menor. Kasi nung first game nila, came off the bench, only had 4 points. Bumalik nga siya dito in this game against Rizal and just simply withstood that rally. Although they fell short, pero she has certainly arrived. Samantala, for Rizal naman, you see Joanne Doguna had 20 points, but mostly coming off during that 5th set kung saan talagang tinapos nila yung laban against Bacoor.
You know how big of an impact Doguna is for her team. 20 points off of 20 attacks alone. Such a scoring machine for the Rizal team.
So alam mo maaasahan eh. Joanne Doguna, been there, done that, continues to be amazing for the Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation. And what do you think is gonna be keys to the game para dito sa magkabilang kupunan, Gaira?
Well, knowing that Bacoor has 2 very good middle blockers, I think you should serve hard in order to not be able to utilize the middle blockers itong Bacoor. On the side of Rizal, you have 2 main gunners as your outside hitters. So, what I would say is target those outside hitters para pagod na sila when they're going for those attacks.
Again, we feature the top, kumbaga nasa top 10 in terms of scoring, Gaira, both of these players. Gemalyn Menor, their incoming rookie in the NCAA, Jonah Dolorito, the veteran, both really impressive for their respective squads.
Menor is at second place overall right now with 114 total points with 14.25 points per match. And you have Dolorito with 8th overall, 96 total points and 12.0 points per match.
Gem Menor, di pa nga natin yan nakikita sa NCAA, nagpapaitang gilas na for Bacoor. Pero ito na nga, si Jonah Dolorito, matagal na natin. We're so used to seeing her produce those points for Rizal, and you know, if there's anything that we could expect, it's that these two will simply deliver once more. Jonah Dolorito, we all know her story. Muntik na siyang tumigil mag-volleyball. Gem Menor as well from Pangasinan. Nakita natin during her run in the girls division in the NCAA was the finals MVP, piloting Perpetual to their very first title in the girls division. And, you know, pag-usapan din natin, no, Winnie Bedanya, Hiro Osada, we mentioned at the top of the coverage, really crucial sa magiging kargada itong dalawang teams na ito, Gyra.
They are the first line of defense for both their teams. So, talagang patibayan ng mga pader ng bawat team na to.
Great wall, no? Great wall of Hiro against the great wall of Winnie Bedanya. Now we turn you over to our game announcer for the player callouts.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bacoor Arena. This is Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Liga para sa lahat. For the first game of today's doubleheader, it's the Bacoor City Strikers against the Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation Incorporated. Let us now meet the players first for the Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation Incorporated. Starting with team captain number 10, Venice Puzon. First libero, number 2, Blue Guzman. Number 3, Kid Martin. Number 4, Faith De Guzman. Number 5, Angelica Cruz. Number 8, Stacy Lopez. Number 11, Kat Leo. Number 12, Joan Doguna. Number 15, Jonah Dolorito. Number 16, Hiro Osada. Number 19, Hart Bio. Number 22, Cleo Lopez. Number 24, Angelica Serna. The second libero is number 7, Marcy Rivas. And now let's meet the players for the Bacoor City Strikers. Team captain, first libero, Kanta. Rico. Number 3, Win Betania. Number 4, Shayo Mipon. Number 5, Pao Reyes. Number 6, Fifi Ariola. Number 7, Cyril Almeniana. Number 8, Lorraine Lagmay. Number 10, Ina Hatulan. Number 11, Cams Bustamante. And number 14, Bea Uy. Number 15, Jem Menor. Number 18, Colette Ga. Second libero is number 1, Jody Lozano. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Ernesto Cabusa. Our second referee is Mr. Antonio Espartero. Let us now meet the starters. First, for your Bacoor City Strikers. Middle blocker number 2, Cha Enrico. Another middle blocker number 3, Win Bedanya. Outside hitter number 4, Shai Omipon. Setter number 6, Fifi Ariola. Opposite hitter number 7, Cyril Almeñana. Another outside hitter number 15, Jem Menor. And the starting libero is their team captain number 12, Marian Andal. Head coach for Bacoor is Sandy Rieta. And now please welcome the starters for the Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation Incorporated. Starting with team captain, setter number 10, Benice Buzon. Opposite hitter number 8, Stacy Lopez. Outside hitter number 12, John Doguna. Another outside hitter number 15, Shona Dolorito. Middle blocker number 16, Hiro Osada. Another middle blocker number 19, Hart Pio. Their starting libero is number 2, Blue de Guzman. Head coach for Rizal is Cromwell Garcia.
Starters for the inaugural champions, Sai Almeñana, Cha Enrico, Jem Menor, Shai Omipon, Winnie Bedanya, Fifi Ariola, and Marian Andal ang kanilang starting libero. On the side naman of Rizal, familiar din, Lopez, Hiro Osada, Jonah Dolorito, Joan Doguna, Hart Bio, Mingming Puzon, at ang magsisimulang libero para sa kanila ay si Blue Guzman. Second time these two teams will meet. But bago natin pag-usapan tong dalawang teams na ito, you just know that Bacoor, they're trying to bounce back from that loss against Quezon just the other day. First set underway, Almeñana immediately with that off-speed attack.
Almeñana trying to start the fire for the Bacoor City Strikers. Again, they went head-to-head in a 5-setter match, so they have to start things early.
Sa anong laban nila sa Quezon, very slow yung start nila, especially in the first 2 sets.
Humabol sa third, but then
Yeah.
again, you have to be early. Back-to-back points for Almeñana now.
Almeñana starting out really strong, doing it from both sides. Has really come on her own ito si Almeñana. Jem Menor with a good serve, resulting to an ace.
This is what we were talking about earlier during the pregame, na dapat targeted ng Bacoor ang mga open spikers ng Rizal. And yun na nga, it resulted to an ace. So that was a really good target by Menor.
Again, another good serve from Jem. Fifi. Almeñana. This time it will sail out. Rizal naman came off a 5-set match against the San Juan Lady Knights. And this girl really took over para sa kanila to si Jonah Dolorito. And gets an ace of her own.
Dolorito adjust. Actually, she was telling her teammates na akin. Because palabas na yung serve, naabot lang ni Menor.
Yeah.
So she has to adjust for her second serve.
Ayun nga, yung adjustment medyo nagresulta sa error ulit. This time on the side of Rizal. Cha Enrico, Tubong Bansud, Mindoro Oriental. Puzon reverse going to Stacy. Underhand set this time to Doguna. Fifi will set it up sa gitna. Winnie Bedanya able to get it.
Good pass by Enrico and great conversion by Bedanya.
Enrico coming into her 3rd year in the NCAA. Much bigger role. Wala na si Russell Aldea as their main middle blocker. Nalunod si Umipon. Second error on the side of Bacoor.
At ito rin yung dapat iwasan ng Bacoor, yung errors nila early on in the set. Kasi right now, you're going against Rizal, who's a very tough team as well. And you're up by a few points. Kung nag-error ka, mas mabilis rin kasing humabol itong Rizal.
Yeah. They've showed that against San Juan. I think there was a set, if I'm not mistaken, San Juan was already up 11-8. Tapos nagtuloy-tuloy sila doon. They had an 11-1 run. Tapos tinapos nila yung set na yun. So Rizal is pretty much capable of get things going. So yun yung dapat iwasan if you're Bacoor. Shy Umipon, she needs to get ahead here. Medyo nag-struggle din siya against Quezon. Just for some reason, it really had a hard time for them to get things going during that game. Particularly si Umipon sa Asimenor, no? Parang diesel eh. Kasi napansin natin during that game, Gaira, na-activate naman kahit papano yung middles. But yung wing spikers yung naging missing link for Bacoor during that game.
Actually, in that game also, like we said, Shy Umipon was the MVP last season. So, kailangan niya ng tulong. So,
Yeah.
having Minor right now is good, but you have to be able to get more plays to all the spikers.
7-4, Bacoor with a 3-point lead. Down the line, that was Shy Umipon. Good start for the Strikers. And we'll now head into the first technical timeout. Shy Umipon and the rest of the inaugural champions up by 4, 8-4.
You're still tuned in to the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Now, coming from a heartbreaking loss against Quezon last week, the defending champions are coming in with a new fire lit within them for the second round. Nang makausap ko ang Bacoor kanina, lesson learned talaga yung pagkatalo nila. It was a gloomy atmosphere in the dugout following the game, pero lagi silang pinaalalahanan ng coaches na malaki ang tiwala nila sa players nila. Andito sila sa team. Kinuha sila dahil may nakita ang coaches sa kanila, kaya dapat magtiwala rin sa sarili at sa kakayahan nila. Today, they're looking to bounce back stronger. Being no strangers to Rizal, they've studied the game and doubled up during training, and now it's all down to execution. Back to you, Ken and Gaira.
That was Fiona Bacani, our courtside reporter. You know, it's a good thing that we have a format like this one kasi mas acclimated na sila ngayon, no? Mas alam na nila anong kailangan nilang gawin. And now, this is the second time these two teams will meet. Bacoor trying to bounce back. Winnie Bedanya already has a couple of points.
And this is the advantage of the Bacoor City Strikers. When they have good passes, it's automatically gonna go to the middles.
Yeah. Biggest lead so far at 6. Duguna had to adjust. Napadaan niya sa kamay ni Fifi.
Slow start for the Rizal St. Gerrard Foundation.
Stacy Lopez on deck to serve. One of 4 transferees from FEU to LPU. Ariola. Now Duguna for Rizal. Fifi setting up Bedanya again. Ball still alive. Free ball for Rizal.
Who's on with a good set.
Off the block it goes for Joan Duguna.
You gotta have a very strong hit on that one for it to go out in that angle.
Back-to-back points for Joan. Rizal now down by just 4. Bedanya had to adjust to the set and as a result, clipped the net.
Medyo na out of balance dun si Bedanya because she was trying to adjust to how close. Actually, no, the set was actually pretty perfect. It was Bedanya who was too far from the net.
Fifi, binalikan niya yung play na yon and she gets it. (11-7). Shai Omipon, the MPVA inaugural Most Valuable Player, NCAA Season 98 Rookie of the Year. Andal, the pass. In transition, Menor. Guzman was there for the pickup. Oh, what a booming hit from Joan Duguna.
Duguna with her powerful cross-court hit. This time in her second attempt, Winnie Bedanya was not there for the block. And malaking bagay din talaga si Winnie Bedanya, especially kahit hindi siya nakakadikit sa mga wing spikers or sa wings for that block kasi natatouch niya pa rin, napapabagal niya yung bola.
Just the impact that she has. To si Winnie Bedanya. Jonah Dolorito with that drop ball. Baba sa dalawa, kailangan nabulin dito ng St. Gerrard Charity Foundation. Former Bacolod Taytong High School standout, Joan Duguna. That serve sails out.
Rizal trying to gain, but having difficulty to gain momentum on their side.
From San Nicolas, Pangasinan, Winnie Bedanya. One of the key holdovers. Palitan ng error dito. Just quickly balikan natin yung first round, gaya ka, no? Ano yung mga glaring na nakita mo? Well, not only involving these two teams, like, yun nga, Quezon is up top, unblemished, but, you know, what's really stood out for you during that first round?
I would say how the players have been coping up in this MPVA. Kasi right now, at least we have a double round format, like you said earlier. And medyo nakangapa pa kasi sila in the first round, especially the new teams. So in this round, mas madali na nilang mabasa yung mga players ng kabila kasi nakalaban na nila in the first round.
Hiro Osada, after that tumultuous rally, ending it with a point from the middle.
Rizal slowly creeping up to Bacoor.
Tsaka dito na nagsisimula yung race to the top 4 eh. Kasi alam mo na yung team standings nyo after the first round. So nagkakasukatan na, especially yung mga lower seed. They're trying to catch up. And you know, anything can happen. Kung titignan mo yung team standings, parang ang layo. For example, Binyan, they're at 4th. Ang layo nila compared to yung 5th and 6th place team, Negros and Caloocan. But, depende nga eh. Malay mo, maka-straight sets yung isa sa mga teams doon against one of the top 4 teams. That could really change the complexion of our race to the top.
And kailangan din nila, I would say, mag-double time in terms of their practices and in order to get straight set wins yung mga nasa baba ng standings. Kasi medyo mahirap na humabol ngayon knowing na malayo-layo na yung points ng upper half.
But again, if you're at the top, hindi ka rin pwede makampante like these two teams. They start off here. Jonah Dolorito gets another point. Tabla na tayo after Bacoor led by as many as 6. Extreme spike of the set. Atid sa atin ng Extreme, the one-stop shop appliances.
What is very noticeable about these two compositions as well is for the side of Bacoor, when Winnie Bedanya is in the front row, there's not much place. It's always a shoot set to the open and then Winnie Bedanya, siya lang yung may play. Siya lang yung babasahin. But here, if you have Menor in the front row and Bedanya is out in the back row, mas pinapaikot si Menor. Parang pang decoy etong si Enrico.
Almeñana this time got off really good with the first 2 points. But Rizal, look at this one. They are already ahead by 2.
Stacy Lopez just stepping up and filling in the shoes of Jaja Tulang.
11-3 run for St. Gerrard Charity Foundation. Earlier, it was 10-4 Bacoor. Quick play. Cha Enrico finally gets on the board for the Strikers.
Enrico really is the most improved player for the Bacoor City Strikers because she's playing so well and so differently from the last inaugural season.
Menor at the back now. Lopez sa kaliwa. Lalabas yan.
Puzon trying to talk to the Bacoor City Strikers kung may check niya. Try niya hulihin. May check, no? Gumagana siya.
But our first referee, Spinks Kabusa, thinks otherwise. Tabla tayo ulit at 15. Mingming, reverse set. Good coverage by Blue Guzman. Ariola going to Shai Omipon. Dolorito tried to pull the trigger but committing an error. So Bacoor scoring the last 3 points. Lamang ulit sila dito, 16-15 sa ating second technical timeout. During the last game against the San Juan Lady Knights Go for Gold, Jonah Dolorito just willed her team and took over for St. Gerrard Charity Foundation.
Jono Dolorito has yet to be utilized in this match. Last match, she had 24 points. And of course, she's looking to match her scoring from the last game, especially going against Bacoor.
Kasalukuyan lamang ang Bacoor, 16-15. Their last game, Rizal took care of the first set.
Stacey Guzman trying to adjust, Stacey Lopez rather, trying to adjust to that.
Yung record ng Bacoor on their home floor was 4-1. Kaisa-isa nilang talo was against Rizal. Shai Omipon. Good timing there by Puzon. Sa kabila, Almeniana.
Almeniana with good adjustment.
Yeah.
Going for that soft touch, but still getting that point for her team.
Not much angle to work with, but able to get that one through. At hihiling ng timeout dito si Coach Cromwell Garcia.
Nakakapasa naman tayo, nakakadepensa tayo. Ang problema, hindi naman natin makonvert sa opensa. Yung opensa natin malambot, hindi makakapatay yung opensa natin, patsaw-patsaw na yan. Gets? Harapan nyo muna yung bola nyo bago nyo atakihin. Hindi pwedeng tapon na. Tatapon dito, ito meron tayong hold dito. Atakihin mismo eh. Mablakan ako, mabablakan.
These are the kinds of timeouts na nagbibigay lakas ng loob or that's what the coaches are actually hoping for kasi kailangan talaga nila tibayan yung mga palo nila and lakasan knowing that you have really good blockers in Bacoor. So dapat patapon, not patapon ng points but patapon like that na sobrang lakas na tatapon yung bola sa labas pag nadepensahan ng kabila.
Extreme spike of the set. Hatid sa atin ng Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. And Rizal stopping that 5-0 run by Bacoor. Better pass from Menor. Guzman was not ready for that attack from Shai Omipon.
This is not, we still have yet to see the Rizal who was really on fire in the last match. Kasi in this match, medyo nangangapa pa sila eh. Even though humabol na sila sa Bacoor.
Ganito rin nangyari sa kanila against San Juan, their last game the other day.
In the third set, yes.
Saka nung first set din, di ba?
Oh, yes. Very slow start.
Yup, very slow start.
Winnie Bedanya scoring again in the front row. Again, she has such a big advantage in the Bacoor City Strikers kasi Arriola actually parang first choice niya lagi si Winnie Bedanya.
Bacoor has scored 7 of the last 8 points. Opening up again a 4-point lead. If you just tuned in, Bacoor led by as many as 6, 10-4. Humabol si Rizal, got up by 2 via that 11-3 run, but Bacoor, sila naman ang may kasagutan dito. It's now an 8-1 blast for the Strikers. At si Coach Cromwell Garcia hihiling ulit ng timeout dito.
Oo. Diba? Ito na yung block mo eh, kumapit na dito. Hindi yan. Ito bola. Saan atakihin? Meron ka mahaba rito. Huwag mo nang ipilit dito. Kasi ayun, nasarado ka na dito eh. Wala ka ng exit eh. Ang exit mo dyan, check ball. Ang problema, nakatagilid ka. Ay, gets? One stop. Habol pa yan eh.
Good timeout by Coach Crom. Just small reminders, especially seeing what's happening from an outside perspective. Tama nga naman, Stacy Lopez, na-try niya pang i-down the line yung palo niya, pero bantay na itong si Omipon tsaka si Bedanya. So, would rather go for the cross courts, the long cross courts, to give better chances in that attack.
Ball still alive after Winnie Bedanya tried to unwrap a gift. Here she is. That has worked time and time again so far in the first set for Winnie.
Bedanya currently the highest pointer right now for her squad. And she has a lot of variations. Ang dami niyang powerful hits and also those drop balls. Nakikita niya talaga kung nasaan yung mga defenders sa likod.
Balik sa kanilang pinakamalaking kalamangan at 6, 22-16. Make that 7. Rizal really out of sorts here in set number 1.
Quite similar to the first set in their last game.
And you could just sense that si Winnie Bedanya meron ding motivation bumawi dito. Especially na-injure siya. That was only their second game talking about tong Bacoor. Tapos na-injure siya 17 all during that pivotal 5th set. And sat out at least 3 games before coming back. So meron talaga siyang something to prove, no? Because she felt like laki ng impact nung kawalan niya eh. Nawala yung momentum sa kanila and then Rizal just took care of business and pulled away in that set.
And right now, Bacoor is at set point here in the first set.
Stark contrast to what happened the other day against Quezon. Stacy Lopez though hammers it down.
Stacy Lopez with better and faster clippings on that hit, going for that check out.
Fifi running attack. Winnie Bedanya plunging in was Stacy Lopez pero walang nag-second ball para sa Rizal.
Great start by the Bacoor City Strikers here. Winnie Bedanya actually medyo delayed na nga siya yung palo niya doon pero she still got that point in that clip.
Bacoor getting set number 1, 25-18. 25-18 po ang naging score natin in set number 1. And balikan natin yung kaganapan dito because Bacoor had a hot start. They went up 10-4. But Rizal came back. They had an 11-3 run to take the lead 15-13. But Bacoor with a nice counter, and they were able to finally have a strong finishing kick and won this set 25-18.
Slow start for Rizal, definitely. But Winnie Bedanya was just on fire in the first set for her squad. Definitely buhat na buhat niya ang Bacoor City Strikers.
And the numbers, well, Bacoor just really executing much better, Gaira.
16 attacks from Bacoor and 10 from Rizal. 1 block apiece for both squads. And those 3 aces ng Bacoor yung nagpahirap din dito for the Rizal team kasi tinatarget talaga nila yung mga open spikers.
So Rizal, again, much like in their game against San Juan, had a flat start here against Bacoor. Can Jonah Dolorito pull off another monstrous game? Kakailanganin nila yan. Set number 2 underway. So looking at the lineup of Rizal, similar players pa rin on the floor. Omipon. Naghabol si Puzon doon. Bumps it up to Dolorito. Almeñana. Lopez with the up. Through the block, Jonah Dolorito.
And this is what we've been looking for. Jonah Dolorito needs to keep fighting here in this match. And again, she was the highest scorer for her team in the last game. So she has to work double time here against Bacoor.
Fifi going to Sai. Lopez, pusugod. Jonah, hindi na maitatawid. Bacoor currently at number 3. So a win here, especially if it's in straight sets, will catapult them back to second place.
Strong serve. Great pickup by Blue.
Buhay pa. Menor with a hammer. Extreme spike of the set brought to you by Extreme, the one-stop shop appliances. Able to elude Stacy Lopez there. And then an ace coming from Shai Omipon.
And this is the second ace on Jonah Dolorito. She was, again, mentioning it again, she was the highest pointer in their last game. So siya talaga yung tinatry na i-target nitong Bacoor para mawala din yung laro niya.
Lalabas lang yung serve doon ni Shai Omipon. Meanwhile, let's turn you over to Fiona Bacani for this report.
After their last 5-set thriller, Rizal knows they can't be complacent. Despite winning their last match, naging inconsistent sila at hindi nasuportahan ang isa't isa. They knew this wasn't their usual playing style, so in preparation for the second round, the team worked on their service as well as on lessening their errors. Like what you said earlier, Ken and Gaia, mabilis makahabol sa kalaban ang Rizal, and now their goal is to keep control of the game. When I asked what we could expect from the girls after the first round, sabi nila na mas makakagalaw na sila ng maayos since nabasa na rin nila ang games ng mga kalaban. With their chemistry being a lot better than it was in the beginning, coupled with their hunger to bring pride to Rizal, the girls are ready to keep fighting to surpass last year's standings. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Fiona. Especially Rizal is currently on a 6-game winning streak. Apart from Quezon, syempre sila undefeated. Pero sila ngayon, yung mainit din, no? Rizal. So when you thought they're peaking at the right time, medyo nagsastruggle sila dito against Bacoor.
What I've noticed as well from Rizal, compared to their previous match, parang wala silang strength or courage in coming into this match. Because in their last game, everyone was on fire and everyone was just celebrating and enjoying. In this match, parang everyone is still trying to figure out what's happening inside the court.
So, as early as the second set, they were able to flip the switch against San Juan. Pero ngayon, Bacoor just continues their impressive play. It's now 6-3, Bedanya. Blue guides it to Stacy Lopez. The bump going to Menor, and she scores.
Menor with a good target. Just right in the middle. Rizal couldn't get to it faster.
Coach Crom, bubunot na dito. Faith de Guzman. Rare appearance for Rizal St. Gerrard Charity Foundation.
And again, in the inaugural season, siya rin yung magic bunot ng Rizal.
That was the very first game against San Juan. Bedanya, nakaregaluhan.
Bedanya making the most out of that misreceive.
Unwrapping an early Christmas present. Winnie Bedanya and the rest of Bacoor now up by 5, 8-3. Also here in our matchup, we feature two of the top 10 blockers in the league in Cha Enrico and Heart Bio.
You have Enrico. Again, I've said it earlier, she's the most improved player for the Bacoor City Strikers. 17 total kill blocks and second overall. Heart Bio 9th overall with 11 total kill blocks.
Rizal with Faith de Guzman, like we mentioned, instant impact. Getting a point. Pang naalala ko against San Juan, she had that one set, well, she had 8 points. Tapos yun nga, no, yung sinave niya yung bola. Sometimes those are the little things that could really impact the game for your team. Here she is, naitawid.
And it made such an impact to us because until now, it's been a
Yun
year.
na nga eh.
Naaalala pa rin natin yung paghabol niya sa bola. But Winnie Bedanya just powering through for her squad.
Again, meron siyang added motivation na makabawi dito. Dahil nga nawala siya during that crucial stretch sa first round matchup nila. Martin is also in. Andal will get it across. Faith goes for it. And getting her second point.
Faith with so much faith on that hit. Going for those down the line, challenging those blockers.
Bacoor with a 4-point lead. At stake is the number 2 spot in the rankings. Especially later on, we'll see Quezon go up against Marikina. Quezon wala pang talo. Yung Marikina naman naghahanap na kanilang unang panalo. Wow, that was a really smart play from Fifi Ariola.
Ariola just knows where to put that ball. And this is what you gotta love from Bacoor. Look how they're celebrating and just they're very light inside the court. Very contrast sa nangyayari sa Rizal ngayon.
Lalabas yan. They're piling up on the side of Rizal. And St. Gerrard Charity Foundation again calling for time.
Natin hindi maayos ha. Pangatin lang sa set, kaya naman gawin ng paraan eh. Eh, pag nakakuha tayo ng opensa, opensahan talaga natin. Huwag natin sayangin. Nanindihan. Pag pinaraning ka, tigasan mo ha. Receive muna na sa maayos, isang stop. Kuha. Ito, ibabaw eh. Hindi yung pilitin ngayon, ibabaw.
Again, they do have reception and defense. Ang nagiging problema nila sa larong ito ay ang kanilang palo. Ito ang missing piece for Rizal. If you remember in the last game against San Juan, the Mapua squad, it was a full Mapua lineup. Remember that nahihirapan din sila sa palo nila. May receive ang Mapua, ang San Juan rather. May receive sila, may defense sila, wala silang palo. And this is what is happening to the Rizal squad at the moment. But Jonah Dolorito tipping that one over, getting that point. Hopefully this starts things up for her squad.
Kid Martin inserted here by Coach Crom. I remember, pinasok din siya against San Juan off the bench. Di na siya nilabas since because of her impressive play. Hiro Osada at the front, getting that one in.
Hiro Osada with perfect timing. You saw that nag-adjust na itong si Omipon on the other side, but still the anticipation and the timing, she perfectly got that.
Puzon. Dolorito again from the left pin. Fifi. Shy, surging. Good save, but hindi lang naihabol. Valiant effort from Faith. Extreme spike of the set brought to you by Extreme, the one-stop shop appliances.
Faith de Guzman, time and time again, those saves of hers, talagang never say die attitude itong si Faith eh.
Kaya lang, patuloy pa rin sila nag-aabol dito, but slowly but surely, Hiro Osada getting activated here.
This is the kind of power and fierceness you want to see. Hiro Osada setting the tone for the Rizal St. Gerrard Foundation.
Ariola sa gitna. Shut down by Hiro.
Hiro with back-to-back points off of an attack and now a block.
Things beginning to heat up here. Hiro Osada.
The way she read that ball is on point. Kasi yung little steps niya, alam na alam niya kung saan pupunta. Another one from Hiro.
Isa pa. Hiro Osada to the rescue.
If you can't remember, in one of their games, she was the hero for her squad.
Actually, we covered that game. She only had 9 points. Hindi nga siya yung top scorer. Pero, yun nga, yung net defense, her attacks, just really made things for the better for Rizal. Kaya lang, during that trip, nakapuntos, nakabawi. Etong Bacoor. Stopping that mini run by Rizal. Shy Umipon. Ngayon, veteran na siya. Dati, Rookie of the Year. Wala nang Russell Aldea, Krisha Cordero, Mary Rose Dapol. So much bigger responsibility. Jonah Dolorito, the veteran, already with 6.
Good serve.
Parang kung maalala mo, parang nung first game, their previous game as Stacy Lopez gets that one in. Dolorito already had 13 points. Di pa tayo tapos nung second set.
Ito makikita mo medyo struggling siya dito in this game. Yun din napapansin natin in this match. Medyo ingat talaga pumalo ang spikers ng Rizal ngayon.
But look at that serve. Rizal making a comeback once again. 8-2 run for St. Gerrard Charity Foundation. Another good one.
Very sharp.
Puzon. Faith. Good cover by Venice. One more time for Faith. And she gets rewarded.
Faith is such a booster and energizer, especially off the bench. Ma-feel mo talaga kung paano niya dinadala itong Rizal.
Showing a burst of emotion, Faith de Guzman has really played sparingly here for Rizal. Pasok yan para kay Sai Almeniana. Stopping that 9-2 spurt from St. Gerrard Charity Foundation.
But now you have Winnie Bedanya back on the court. So, again, even in the first set, dito sila lumalamang pag nasa harap si Winnie Bedanya.
Puzon setting up Stacy. Oh, what a hit!
Stacy Lopez. Teams in between those blockers.
Rizal starting to wake up. Scoring 10 of the last 13 points. Fifi. Almeniana swoops in and scores. Quietly contributing to the cause of the inaugural champions, Sai Almeniana and Bacoor. These two girls also at the top in terms of service, Dolorito and Umipon.
Dolorito 2nd overall and Umipon 13th overall. Jonah Dolorito gaining those service aces, especially in their previous match.
Shai Umipon actually has played mostly second fiddle to Gem Minor, but not too shabby. Lahat ng outside spikers here for the respective squads, at least the two main spikers from Bacoor and Rizal, are all in the top 10 in terms of scoring. So that goes to show their prowess. Although si Fate Guzman nga yung nagbibigay buhay ngayon para sa Rizal, pinalitan niya muna si Joan Doguna dito. Faith again!
Well, you can see the energy she's bringing inside the court. You gotta have faith in this match.
Pun intended by Gyra. Kita mo naman, celebrating after that point. 17-16. Minor, gustong bumawi. Naiangat ni Faith. From the pipe, Jonah Dolorito. 1-2 play. Napaluhod si Stacy. Free ball para sa Bacoor. Sa gitna, Bedanya. Andal. Minor from the left side. It will go out.
Great set by Ariolo though in Min Puzon.
Tabla ulit. 17 apiece. Stacy Lopez. Fifi. Running attack to Bedanya. Sa likod, nagkabanggaan si Almeniana at si Umipon. Rizal taking the lead again. Down by as many as 7 points in this set. Good serve from Stacy. Minor, umangat. Free ball for Rizal.
Puzon to the open once again.
Faith gets sent back by Winnie Bedanya.
Winnie Bedanya, no celebration at all. She's just locked in this game.
Can Bacoor go up 2-0? Or will Rizal tie things up? Umipon. Nabawian ni Kid Martin.
And that was a great decision by Martin to go for that down the line and Puzon going for that middle, that cross court. Kasi kala din nitong ni Umipon na open, ni Shai rather, na open yung down the line. Not knowing Martin was the one blocking there.
Lamang ulit ang Rizal.
Rather that was Shai earlier.
Ball is up. Bacoor. Omibon. Fate, that ball is still alive. One more time for Shy. Off speed. Good cover. Dolorito. Lalabas.
Point is awarded to the Bacoor City Strikers.
Rizal playing much better.
I have a feeling also that there's a possibility kasi highest scorer nga itong si Dolorito last game. So, bantay na bantay din siya ng Bacoor and she knows that. So, I think kaya siya nag-iingat is cause she doesn't want to get easily blocked kaya inaangat niya yung bola niya.
2019. But yung mga bunot ni Coach Cromwell, like itong si Kid Martin, Faith de Guzman, providing a boost. At Rizal opening up a 2-point lead. Coach Jason Sapin taking over as the coach. Hihiling ng timeout.
Ganda niyo yung pasa. Sibat to, sibat. Kasi ang tapat niya si Puson. Diba?
Papalit sila ko.
Hindi, basta kaya niya yun. Basta maganda rin, bigay mo sa sibat. O pag pangit, bigay mo sa kanya, tres.
Tulong ha, focus
Ha?
tayo, focus.
Humingi yung backline, Tara!
Tulong,
One
tulong,
stop,
tulong!
tara.
Hindi pa tapos, Bacoor! Bilis lang,
Tara!
bilis lang.
Isang pasa, isang pasa!
Coach is asking for better sets. What I understood from that timeout, sibat meaning mabibilis kasi, low and fast sets. So that is something that is lacking in the last transition nitong Bacoor, which they had in the first set.
Sa ngayon, nasa harap si Puzon. So they're trying to take advantage of that one. And yun na nga ang nagawa nila doon. Cha Enrico able to score.
Good decision to target the hands of Ming Puzon.
And if you're Bacoor, you wanna avoid what happened in their game against Quezon. Ganon din eh. Lamang na sila ng 7 puntos, 19-12. Ganito rin yung nangyayari ngayon. They were up 12-5, 7-point lead. Now Rizal with Hiro Osada getting things going for St. Gerrard Charity Foundation.
Good pass.
Almeniana soars, but
Faith
It
was
was fun.
there.
good save from Mandal.
Umipon tried to adjust to that one, but was just too powerful and too low for it to go over the net.
Lumalayo na paunti-unti ang Rizal. Kaya naman Coach Jason Sapin burning his final timeout of the set.
B, B, C. Ito, isingin ko muna lang. Ha?
Tiwala, tiwala sa ginagawa.
Humingi.
Walang dalawang
Isang
isip.
patay lang, isang patay ang gal.
Walang dalawang
Tensa
isip
tayo
ha.
Kailangan may pasa. Isang pasa muna. ha?
Atake tayo, re-receive
Atake
ako.
tayo, ha?
Go, go, Bacoor!
Tara, tuloy lang,
Again, if you just tuned in, second set, we thought Bacoor was on its way to another set victory. Kasi lamang na sila, 12-5. But Rizal just mounting a comeback. 2 points away from getting this set and tie things up at 1 set apiece. Puzon bumps it up sa kabila. Almeniana off the block. It drops.
Almeniana was a fire starter in the first set, and she needs to be utilized more often here in the second, especially they are down by 2 points.
Xiaomibon is now at the back. Sa gitna, Osada. Good coverage by Andal. Siya na magtatawid. Puzon. Sa kabila, Dolorito. Off the block naman. No. That was Bacoor with a point.
What a great read by Bacoor.
Again, shutting the door on Dolorito. Back-to-back points. Coach Cromwell Garcia naman ang hihiling dito ng timeout.
Sayang yung chance ball, oh. Ganda, tinukura lang na kayo. Paluwi na! Naintindihan? Oo. Sige, endgame. Endgame ha. Isang pasa ulit. Okay, possible target ka ha. Isang pasa, paangatin lang. Hindi kailangan magandang-maganda. Paangatin sa gitna. Bilisan yung pasok ng quick. Nagigets? Pag pinatake ng open, atakihin ha. Hindihan. Let's go.
They need to get, well, I would say in this match, the best possibility for them to get the point now that they have 3 spikers in the front row is for a good set play. Knowing Dolorito is their best spiker in the front row right now, kailangan nilang paikutin itong si Dolorito.
Stacy and Rizal desperately asking for a check, none given. Tabla ulit tayo, 23 all. And if you're just tuning in, shouldn't be surprised at how this game has turned out. Every time these two teams meet, you could just expect a close match. And we're seeing one right now.
Enrico with a block.
Sa kabila sila pupunta, Lopez. Pagkakataon para sa Bacoor. Almeñana with the adjustment.
Lopez again.
Oh, the donut hole! Wide open for Stacy.
Right down the middle, and now they are at set point.
Dolorito will now serve it out to get Rizal on the board. 3 spikers still in front. And much to the chagrin of Coach Cromwell Garcia.
A very, very costly error. They were up by 1, right about to get the set point, and now they are tied for a deuce here in the second set.
Ngayon, 3 ang nasa harap naman para dito sa Bacoor. Menor and Bedanya up front. And they get the block. Those two combining forces there to shut down that attack by Stacy Lopez.
Their biggest advantage right now is Winnie Bedanya, and time again she is showing it. But Menor with that block. Great anticipation by the Bacoor City Strikers.
Sila ngayon ang may set point. Pagkakataon to go up 2-0. Faith. Oh, it's good. Another block by Bacoor.
And a great way to celebrate that one. Humabol itong Bacoor and they stayed steady in this second set.
The Great Wall of Bacoor holding up strong. Winnie Bedanya and the rest of the Strikers getting this one. Na-extend tayo ng bahagya. But now Bacoor up 2-0. They win set number 2, 26-24. Bacoor trying to exact revenge. And they're up 2-0, winning set number 2, 26-24. Pero hindi yan naging madali. Lumamang na sila, 12-5. And akala natin, people would probably think that the ghost that haunted them during that fourth set against Quezon would come back and bite them. Dahil nga lamang na sila doon by 7, humabol yung Quezon. Dito, able to recover. They were able to save 2 set points and getting this one. And the net defense was on point here, Gyra.
Although everything changed quite slightly when Faith was inserted into this match. She was a fire starter for Rizal. Bacoor humabol and stayed steady here in the second set. Very similar scores in terms of attacks. 11 from Bacoor, 12 from Rizal. 3 blocks for each team and 1 ace. Ang nagkakatalo dito ay yung errors, which earlier Rizal was at 24 and Bacoor was at 23. Then again, there was a service error on that one, resulting to an extended second set.
And Winnie Bedanya was a girl on a mission. Simula pa lang, talaga nagpasiklab na siya dito para sa Bacoor.
She got injured in their previous matchup against Rizal, but now 10 points off of 8 attacks and 2 blocks. Makapansin mo talaga may baon siya coming into this game. Parang may hugot from the last.
And ang tanong, can they have a strong endgame and finish this one off in straight sets? Or can Rizal mount a comeback once more? They have proven to be a capable team coming back from these kinds of predicaments. Shai Omipon and the rest of the Bacoor City Strikers. Now up 2 sets to none. Good block from Hiro Osada to begin set number 3.
Osada, her block was right to the floor.
Naabangan si Chadon. Faith starts off set number 3 for Rizal. Shai Omipon on the board here in the third set. The 13 Martires native, Shai Omipon. Hinawian!
Great anticipation. She just read that play so well.
Naisan siya ni Osada kanina eh. Bumawi si Cha Enrico sa kanya rin.
Shai Omipon currently with 8 points.
Stacy. Fifi setting up Gem Minor down the line.
Menor just being activated in the outside position. Look at that swing, the elevation, and the power through.
Free serving 1.
If you've
Mintuso.
noticed, Dolorito is still the target here in the third set.
Talagang kasama sa game plan nila eh.
They're
It's really
trying
evident.
to shut her down in this match.
Dolorito able to get that one cross court. Free 2. And I'm sure Jonah is up to the challenge. But it's gonna be up to the others to help ease the burden from Jonah Dolorito. Si Faith de Guzman was able to get the block.
I would say for the Rizal St. Gerrard Foundation, in their team, the 2 most steady players as of the moment is Faith and Hero.
And sila nasa harap ngayon. 3 spikers in front for Rizal. Net touch against St. Gerrard Charity Foundation. Dami lang error in set number 2 ha. Had 11 of those. Cha Enrico, Tubong Bansud, Mindoro Oriental. Stacy on the right side gets that one to go. Stacy Lopez. This is their 3rd straight game that she started as their opposite spiker in place of Jaja Tulang.
Jaja Tulang still currently has pain in her knee. Kasi sabi niya nga sa akin kanina, jumpers nilang naman, pero it's bothering her quite a bit. And Coach Cromwell has decided to sit her out kasi pag jumper sneak kasi, bawat movement mo masakit. Especially like how it's named, jumping. And you know how explosive tulang is.
Pero kagandahan sa Rizal. Meron kang pwedeng bunutin eh. They're really deep. Stacy Lopez making a good account of herself.
I remember I was talking to Roxy as well. Oh, no, it was Hero. Sabi niya rin nahihirapan din sila kasi tuloy-tuloy yung mga liga nila. Iba't ibang liga magkakasunod. So, maybe it's the burnout. But then again, the conditioning of these players have to be on point. And on cue, Almeñana with a hit.
Drop ball.
Nag-alangan pa nga siya nun, but she just timed that one perfectly and placed it perfectly as well.
Nakita ko si Jaja, nasa baba lang sa wellness center. I
Yes.
think she's having her knee rehabbed. Running attack by Martin. Nakasupalpal siya doon. At si Faith naman, di na naitawid yung bola.
And magkakaroon din po kasi ng isang liga for their mother team naman, which is the LPU Lady Pirates. Actually, kasama rin ang Perpetual doon. So they're gonna face each other. Sa possibility, they will face each other.
So, meron pa silang preseason collegiate tournament which will happen in a few days.
But you know what? Ito yung growing pains as an athlete. You're gonna get those, hopefully, minor injuries. Pero then again, the exposure they're getting from each league that they're joining is what will make them mature into better players.
Oh, what a combination between Ariola and Bedanya.
Sa approach pa lang, kitang-kita mo na malakas talaga yung power through ni Winnie Bedanya.
Extreme spike of the set. Hatid sa atin ng Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances.
Good touch by Bedanya.
Faith, second time. Lalabas. No check ball. Bacoor getting this one back. 3 straight points. Lamang sila 8-6.
You're still watching the 2024 MPVA. Knowing that she has big shoes to fill, super rookie Jem Menor has her eyes set on the gold. With talks on Menor replacing Daps Dapol, hindi nawawala ang pressure na mag-perform. Despite this, she knows she has something to prove and even more to show. Every day is a chance to get better for Menor at lagi niya pinaghihirapan na maipakita at maibigay ang best niya para sa team. Now, speaking of Daps, I got to talk to her on the stands earlier at sabi niyang hanga siya sa katapangan maglaro ni Jem. Being as young as she is, ang advice ng ate niya ay maging consistent lang at i-enjoy ang bawat segundo na nasa court kasi malayo pang mararating niya. Sa ngayon, sobrang paniniwala niya sa super rookie na ito at masaya lang siyang makita ang former team niyang buo at nagpapakitang gilas kahit wala na ang ilan sa kanila. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Fiona. And just to add on to Jem Menor, just a quick story, because Jem Menor started out playing volleyball in elementary. Naudyukan siya ng grandma niya, ng lola niya during that time. Taga-ano siya Bani, Pangasinan. This is the same hometown of one Maylene Paat. So, doon siya nag-start mag-volleyball. And then, all the way until high school, she was there. And then, during that time, nung naglalaro siya sa palarong pambansa, she was being eyed by schools like National University and Adamson. Pero hindi siya tumuloy kasi natakot siya. Natakot siya na maglaro for NU, for Adamson, for whatever reason dahil nga galing siya sa province. For context, Bani is a really remote province in Pangasinan. Hindi yan yung mga ordaneta na paglabas mo ng T-Plex, nandun ka na. So, malayong malayo yun. So, yun nga, she had fear as Shai Umipon scores for Bacoor. And then, nung time na, as we see again, first Shai Umipon, ito yung magandang kadiagonal ni Gem Menor. But adding on to that story, you know, the pandemic happened. Unfortunately, her lola passed away. So, yun yung nag-udyok sa kanya to go for it. And pumunta siya sa Perpetual. And things really changed. And she's really showing out. Meanwhile, this was Jonah Dolorito with an extreme spike of the set brought to you by Extreme. The one-stop shop appliances. What a story for Gemino. She's now, hindi pa nga to rookie. Kumbaga, di pa to naglalaro for Perpetual in the NCAA. But if you're the Perpetual faithful, something to look forward to in the 100th season of the NCAA. Geminor, simply, hindi na hidden gem to eh. Kumbaga, na-expose na natin siya dito sa MPVA.
And that's why I believe in the saying that you're where you need to be and where you should be. And that is for Gem Menor. Talagang things happen for her, but then naging inspiration and push niya yung lola niya. And now she's where she needs to be, perfectly in the place with Perpetual.
Rizal, timeout. Let's listen in.
Meron dapat natin. Hindi naman natin makuha sa isang paluan lang yan eh. Humahabol tayo, binibitawan natin. Oh, kalmahan niyo muna. Balik muna tayo sa sistema natin. Naintindihan? Uy, pulot. Hinto lang hinto eh. Kaninang-kanina pa.
Sabi nga ni Coach Crom, hindi nila makukuha ng isang paluan lang. This is something that they have to be smarter with in their hits. Kasi nababasa talaga sila nitong Bacoor City Strikers. The blockings of Bacoor has been on point in this match.
Lumalayo na yung Bacoor. Now, up by 5. Hard fall from Ariola, but they carry on. Fifi bumps it up. Rizal with a chance. Dolorito swoops in.
Great
Ariola.
follow-ups by Ariola.
Sa gitna, Osada. Great target there by Hero.
Hero finding the perfect spot in Bacoor's defense.
Here the Strikers, you can't be complacent. Long way to go. Kanina nga, they coughed up a 7-point lead, but Enrico.
Alam mo, hindi ko alam ano ginawa ni Coach Sandy sa sistema niya. Kasi Enrico is a whole different person. Yes, in the previous in the inaugural season, very timid itong si Enrico. Nahihirapan siya gumalaw. But now, time and time again, I keep saying, Enrico is the most improved player of the Bacoor City Strikers.
An ace from Shai Umipon. Adding on to what you mentioned about Enrico. Alam mo ba, nung first time niya kasi lumuwas eh. Nung na-recruit siya sa Perpetual, first time niya lumuwas from Bansud, Mindoro Oriental. Umiyak siya. Ayaw niya umalis. Kasi nga, yun nga, sanay siya sa ganong buhay. And up until, Gaira, as we see here, Jonah Dolorito trying to keep Rizal in it. But up until nung rookie season niya, Gaira, gusto niya umuwi. Kasi nga, homesick. Saka, I remember nung first practice yata nila, kasi natid siya nung parents niya eh. As right on cue, Enrico gets that one here. And more on Enrico when we return as we have our second technical timeout. Bacoor with a 6-point lead. One set away from getting another win here. Like Kyra said, Enrico has been really impressive. But going back to my story about Enrico, currently has 6 points. Top 2 in terms of blocks in the first round. Hinatid nga siya ng parents niya, no? From Bansud, Mindoro Oriental, papunta sa Maynila. First time niya daw sumakay ng ship going to Manila. And then, nung luluwas na pabalik ng province, yung parents niya, inaabol niya talaga. But yun nga, iyak siya ng iyak. And up until her rookie season, she had a hard time coping. She had multiple times that she wanted to go back. But nung kinausap ko siya, finally, nung second year niya in the NCAA Season 99, that's where she got a break. Mas pinalaro na siya ni Coach Sandy and mas na-enjoy na niya yung laro. So, nakapag-adjust siya, no? And that really paved the way for her as, you know, Iro Osada naman para sa Rizal. Getting an ace, chopping this lead down to 4, 16-12.
And I think volleyball isn't everyone's first love.
Uh-huh.
But once you get that break and you start enjoying it, doon dire-diretso na ang improvement ng isang player.
16-12. Oh, the block this time. Laguna returns. Kid Martin also in the fray.
Laguna much needed here in the third set to keep the Rizal St. Gerrard Foundation alive.
Binalik na siya dito ni Coach Crom, replacing Faith de Guzman.
Kasi Doguna and Dolorito are the 1-2 punch of Rizal. So, they are heavily relying on her as well.
Again, if you're Bacoor, kailangan matuto na sila dun sa nangyari sa kanila against Quezon.
Great defense by Doguna.
Stacy Lopez gets shut down by Winnie Bidanya.
Great read by Winnie Bedanya and Menor as well. Actually, Menor had her hands in that block.
Silang dalawa, no? Kanina pa. Actually, towards the end of set number 2. That crucial block. But Rizal keeps on coming.
Laguna coming alive here in the third set. Again, she is much needed by her team. Alam na kasi ng Bacoor City Strikers and all of the teams who played against Rizal na Dolorito and Doguna are the 1-2 punch. So, right now, they need Doguna para mahirapan magbasa itong Bacoor and mas maraming variations in terms of spikers.
Menor, though, able to get one in for the Strikers.
Menor is Bacoor's super rookie.
The hidden gem, Gem Menor.
That's still good. Ariola couldn't get to it.
Rizal kumakatok pa din. Baba sa 3, kailangan nilang habulin dito.
And knowing Rizal in their previous games, it's either sila yung nangunguna or ang galing nila humabol. But then again, they have to come alive here in the third set and just keep their spirits up. As Shai Omipon is up with that powerful hit.
Working to perfection. Shai Omipon. Rolling that one through. 19-15. First encounter was 5 sets. Bacoor trying to end this one in 3. Up by 5. Rizal, no choice but to burn their final timeout of the set.
Kailan may ensayo yun? Eh, sunod muna tayo. Naintindihan? Lilima, kailangan ko ng stop. Eh, gets? Atakihin niyo yung bola niyo, hindi mo pwede malambot-malambot na ganun. Go!
Coach Ron visibly frustrated during that last timeout. And looking for a sense of urgency on the side of Rizal. One last push. Winnie Bidanya. Strong comeback performance. 5 points away. So very important also because if manalo ang Bacoor dito in straight sets, they will jump out to number 2. Saan malalayuan nila yung Rizal dito. John Dolorito able to get that one off the block. And Ariola, Coach Jason confused on the sidelines. Really hard to tell.
Jonah Dolorito just enjoying that point. This may be what they need to turn things around.
Nakabol si Ariola.
Good save by Puzon.
So we gotta give credit to Fifi Ariola stepping up in the absence of Jasmine Sapin right on cue, getting that 1-2 play.
Just finding that spot.
Normally a backup to Sapin. Ariola has stepped up to the plate. Setting her up really well. In doing it against no less against the two-time NCAA best setter in Minming Puzon. Meanwhile, Stacy Lopez keeping Rizal in it.
Stacy Lopez with good target. And there was hesitation in the defense of Menor.
Check that. That was Doguna who actually got that hit. Almeñana using her left hand. Puzon going to Dolorito. Kailangan mag-ingat ng Bacoor dito. Tatlo na lang ang kanilang kalamangan. Coach Jason Sapin.
Calls for a timeout, trying to break momentum.
Ilang strike yan? Ilang strike yan?
Reset.
Tatlo. Saan ka? Gitna.
Unti-unti natin yan, ha? El, tuloy. Bacoor!
Coach Sapin asking for a play, asking his players kung saan sila nakapwesto ngayon. Enrico is currently at the middle. And you have Omipon sa dulo, Almeñana on the open side. So they're looking to get a play right now. Almeñana off the middle.
Right on cue. But read well by Doguna.
A chance for Shy.
Blue plunges in. Dolorito swoops in with a stare down.
Dolorito trying to keep that fire alive for the Rizal St. Gerrard Foundation. Look at how she hammered that one down. Enrico as well, yung katawan niya pagilid na rin eh. Kaya ang gandang target na nakuha ni Jonah doon.
May mini flex and stare down after that point. Babasa dalawa. Make that one. Bacoor. Not yet out of the woods. Mingming Puzon, as long as she is at the service line. Dolorito off the block. It's good.
Dolorito coming in clutch for Rizal.
Playing with a lot of swag right now. Alam mo, dito ako bilib eh. Mas madaling mag-swag when you're in front, but when you're trailing, well, that takes some guts, and Dolorito certainly just willing her team back in it. Puzon sets it up. Doguna is now up front. Menor.
What a save from Dolorito!
Doing everything!
Doguna from the open side!
Oh, Doguna puts it away.
Doguna saying, don't count them out just yet. But again, look at how Dolorito saved that ball. Doguna going for that finisher.
Tabla na tayo, 22 apiece.
Tiwala lang.
Hoy, saan ka?
4.
Sa 4? Hindi, gitna ka. O, weak, 3, C. Paluin mo!
Tiwala tayo! Tiwala! Ito yung chance natin, Bacoor!
Specific timeout by Coach Sapin. And also, they've been targeting Menor kasi alam nila kung paano ma-activate itong si Menor. They're asking for stronger and better hits from her. Right now, according to what Coach Sapin said, we're gonna get a quick hit from Enrico and a 3 from Almeñana, while porsyento itong si Menor for that open side.
Oh, Cha Enrico delivers. Keeping Rizal at bay at the moment. The end game is what Bacoor needs right now. Can they hold steady down the stretch this time? Nakigaluhan. And Menor able to put that one across. Bacoor now has 2 match points. Can they seal the deal here? And move up to solo second.
Sharp serve. Doguna goes down the line.
Buhay pang Rizal. They need to save one more to extend this.
That no-look hit from Doguna is just what Rizal needs. 24-23.
Lopez, Doguna, and Martin up front for Rizal. Chance ball for Bacoor. Bedanya puts it in! Oh wow, Winnie Bedanya putting the cherry on top.
Bedanya coming into this match, talagang hugot na hugot from the previous game. And what a statement game and statement win by the Bacoor City Strikers.
Got injured in their 5-set match against Rizal. Was sorely missed. It was 17-all during that 5th set when she had that unfortunate incident. And ever since then, she was raring to come back. And boy, did she deliver for the Bacoor City Strikers. Missing the services of Jasmine Sapin and also wala rin si Coach Sandrieta. But doing just enough. And this is actually a statement win for Bacoor. Winning this one in straight sets, 25-18, 26-24, 25-23. Our Queen of the Court in just a bit sa aming pagbabalik. The marching band capital of the Philippines getting a very important win. Straight sets laban sa Rizal, 25-18, 26-24, 25-23. At kilalanin na natin ang ating Queen of the Court. And you were really impressed from the get-go from this girl, Kyra.
From the first set, you could see how much she wanted to prove that Bacoor City Strikers could win against the Rizal St. Gerrard Foundation. She got injured in their first game, but here in their matchup in the second round, hindi niya na pinabayaan na matalo pa sila. Winnie Bedanya coming off Queen of the Court in 3 straight sets.
Making her game do the talking. Winnie Bedanya kasama ngayon si Fiona Bacani.
Yes, so kasama po natin ngayon ang ating queen of the court na si Winnie Bedanya. Winnie, congratulations! Anong nararamdaman mo ngayon na solo nyo ang second spot at sobrang strong start kayo sa second round?
Siyempre po, hindi po mawawala talaga na happy and thankful po sa itaas po kasi gano'n po yung nangyari. And, pero hindi pa din po kami pwedeng makampante po kasi madami pa po kaming makakalaban ngayong second round na malalakas po.
Ngayon naman, ang ganda na naging laro nyo today. Ano sa tingin mo yung mga nagbago galing sa last game? Kaya kayo nakapag-perform ng ganito kaayos ngayon?
Siguro po yung pagigil po namin na makapag-bounce back po. Galing nga po sa talo. Yun po.
Ngayon naman, Winnie, may gusto ka bang batiin ng mga nanonood sa'yo ngayon? Friends, family, supporters, former teammates?
Number 1 po yung team captain namin, si Maria Nandal. Si Ate Daps na nanonood pa ngayon. And yung mga boss po namin, sila Boss Dennis, Ma'am Alex, si Bea, si Lalay, stretch body ko, si Lorraine, si Pau, si Nicolette, si Cams, lahat po ng ka-team ko. And yung mga friends, si Fifi Ariola po, syempre hindi mawawala. And si Shaila Umipon. Ito, yung captain.
Shoutout sa mama ko, happy birthday, I love you.
And sa parents ko po, si Nanay Julia and Tatay Uli po. Sa friends ko din po sa Maropox.
Alright, so thank you so much again and congratulations to our defending champions, the Bacoor City Strikers. Now that's all from us here. Back to you, Ken and Gyra.
Ramdam namin yung gigil kay Winnie Bedanya. Gustong-gusto talagang bumawi. She showed it here. And just what the doctor ordered for the Bacoor City Strikers. And if you want to start off on a high note to begin the second round, this is how you want to do it, Gyra.
And we could see rin sa laro nito, Bacoor against Rizal, si Winnie Bedanya, bawat puntos niya, hindi siya ngumingiti, hindi siya nagse-celebrate. She was so focused in this game. She was literally locked in and she knew and she felt that they were gonna win this match. And she showed it. Especially here in the first set, ito pa lang, pinakita niya na talaga. Yeah, Rizal started struggling actually in the first set. It was a different kind of Rizal St. Gerrard that we saw. Medyo takot and ingat sila first set pa lang.
Hindi nila nahanap talaga yung second win nila dito. Bacoor just taking care of set number 1, 25-18. Second set, more of the same. Actually, Gyra, kung tutusin, yung Rizal naman, majority of this game, Bacoor had the strong start. Babawi sila. In fact, minsan lalamang pa sila. Pero, you gotta give credit to Bacoor just answering every punch that Rizal threw at them in this game.
And it was also a great strategy to just serve kay Dolorito and kay Doguna. They had the chance to shut them down and control how Rizal played.
Those last 2 blocks were what sealed that set na extend ng bahagya, 26-24. And then here, set number 3, nasubukan yung Bacoor dito. Dahil nga, lamang na sila, malaki na yung kalamangan nila. And then, Jonah Dolorito started the fight back for Rizal and really threatened etong Bacoor. But contrary to their loss against Quezon, they were able to answer back. Gem Menor, even though she's an incoming rookie, has shown her brilliance. Joan Doguna tried to keep the fight for Rizal, but in the end, Bacoor with Winnie Bedanya simply just too much. And the Strikers, the inaugural champions, this is a statement win over Rizal.
A statement win it is from a 5-setter match in the first round. Now they win in straight sets. 41 attacks versus 37 from Rizal. 7 blocks per team. 5 aces from Bacoor and 3 from Rizal. The errors are Rizal has 23 errors and Bacoor has 18 errors. We can see even in the stats, although it's very similar, Bacoor controlled the game and just dominated in terms of character and also how much they wanted the game.
At yung effect niyan in our team standings really says a lot, Gyra. You see our updated rankings here.
Bacoor is at 22 points. They are now at second place. Solo spot second. Quezon Province still at first place. Rizal went down to third place and ito na nga, point system tayo dito kaya kailangan talaga as much as possible you win in 3 or 4 sets.
As it stands, kung tabla pa rin sila at the end of the second round, sila yung magiging number 2. That's very important. They will get twice to beat advantage. Up next, undefeated Quezon going up against Marikina, looking for their very first win. Stay tuned only here on Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association.